MGMTV.com, the official online pay-per-view.
All I have to say is get ready for a war.
This is beautiful brutality.
Don't miss Final Judgment, September 15th.
Las Vegas. I've seen some great fights over the years. Like the historic Caesars and the MGM Mandalay. This weekend, though, the T-Mobile Arena is where the action's going to be. Canelo Triple G 2. Order the online pay-per-view. It'll start at 5 o'clock Pacific time. And then you'll be able to see Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin. The rematch. We've all been waiting for. The side of the building of MGM Grand, that poster. That's got to be one of the fighters' dreams. Obviously, to fight in Vegas.
Seeing themselves on the side of the MGM.
But when you get your side of the MGM, I mean, they have the DJs, like David Copperfield's up there. When you're a boxer, oh, that's going to be the vibe.
Yeah, I mean, because when these fighters are coming up, they're seeing Floyd Mayweather Jr. on the side of that casino. They're seeing Oscar De La Hoya, and then they see their own faces there. It's got to be awesome.
MGM has been the host hotel for Canelo Triple G 2. Fighters arrived on Tuesday to a grand arrival. They had their final press conference. A press conference with Canelo and Triple G did not face off. Wondering if they're going to face off tonight. They have to.
They have to. Come on, hey. They better do it.
But Doug, they might get on the scale and stand. We never know.
But they're going to be on that stage, standing there together, shirtless, and their fans are going to be screaming for them. They got to look at each other.
Oh, what if they don't?
You know what? They should make up for lost time and stare down for like 5 minutes.
I'm looking around here. I'm like, all right, I hear you, Will, but I'm looking around because like all the media behind us, all the fans behind us, everything's just cool. I got the, you can hear it, right? You can hear that, how loud it is. Doug, we've done a couple of these shows for weigh-ins, especially for Canelo Alvarez. Today it seems different. We're an hour away from the weigh-in, but even the fans seem a little bit more on edge.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, this is just as good as last year. It's just as heated as it was for the all-Mexican rivalry between Chavez Jr. and Canelo, but there's added tension. Because as you said at the start of this show, you can't just be here to see a good fight. You have to choose a side. You got to be Team Canelo or Team Triple G. So that tension, it exists among the fans.
Well, I'm Team Doug Fisher. He's the editor-in-chief of Ring Magazine and RingTV.com. What's been the overall reaction of the boxing community for this rematch?
You know what, it's been, we followed it so closely since 1 year ago. There's been so many storylines, whether or not there's going to be an immediate rematch. There was the clenbuterol scandal. There was the renegotiations when the fight was moved from May 5th to September 15th. We thought we didn't have a fight, then the fight is on. There's been other minor controversies. We're all sick of that. It's been overanalyzed. We're just ready for the fight to happen. It's no longer about the drama. It's about the big drama show once the bell rings.
Big drama show, a nickname for Gennady Golovkin. Saul Canelo Alvarez, representing Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. A fighter who said that he feels like he's been disrespected by what's being said by Gennady's side. Gennady said that he feels disrespected by the way Canelo has acted. The fact that they didn't have that fight in May, he ended up having to fight Vanes Roshan. Regardless of, these two do not like each other. And we're gonna see them weigh in at the top of the hour. The undercard weigh-in coming up in moments from Las Vegas. You're watching the Canelo Triple G weigh-in at the Grand. Doug Fisher inside the T-Mobile Arena. The official weigh-in, Canelo Alvarez. Use that hashtag Canelo wins against Gennady Golovkin. Use the hashtag Triple G wins. That's on the Golden Boy Fight Night Facebook page. Also go to Munguia wins, Cook wins. Mexico, young up-and-comer who is 30-0, 25 KOs. He's only 21 years old. He holds the WBO junior middleweight belt against Brandon Cook. And took about guys that don't like each other. They had to be separated at the weigh-in. I mean, at the final press conference, they had to be separated walking into the car arena. And they, you know what? If Twitter could separate them two, they would. As if they go back and forth. And then it opens up with Nicaragua's Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez, a bad dude a couple years ago, against Moises Fuentes from Mexico City, a former world title holder in smaller divisions. That's a packed crowd outside before the doors opened at noon. That's right, the doors opened at noon. People were lined up. We are now inside the T-Mobile Arena where the fight will happen tomorrow night. And our ring announcer for all the festivities, the one and only, the pride of Barstow, California, Joe Martinez.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, inside T-Mobile Arena live worldwide. We are ready to go with our HBO pay-per-view official weigh-in as we make our way to the main event of Triple G Canelo 2, the final judgment. 24 hours away from here at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. Our first bout tomorrow night featured on HBO pay-per-view 10-round super flyweight action, promoted by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and Triple G Promotions in association with Taken Promotions and Zanfer Promotions. 10-round super flyweights featuring from Mexico City, Mexico, Moises Fuentes. And his opponent from Managua, Nicaragua, Chocolatito Roman Gonzalez. And first to make his way to the stage, professional record 25 wins, 5 defeats, 1 draw with 14 knockouts. From Mexico City, Mexico, the former WBO minimum weight champion, former WBO junior flyweight champion of the world, Moises Fuentes. And his opponent tomorrow night set to make his way to the stage. 46 wins, 38 knockouts, just 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, the former 4-division world champion from Managua, Nicaragua, Chocolatito Roman Gonzalez. And first on the scale, from Mexico City, the former WBO minimum and WBO junior flyweight world champion, el mexicano de Ciudad de México, Moises Fuentes. Ten-round super flyweights, kicking off HBO pay-per-view, 5 Pacific time. 116 even, 116 for Moises Fuentes. Y ahora nicaragüenses, ¿dónde está? Here is the former 4-division world champion from Managua, Nicaragua. He goes by Chocolatito. Let's hear it, Roman Gonzalez. No problem, 114.8. 114 3/4, Chocolatito. Title sponsor for this event, Tecate, the official beer of boxing. And sponsored by Hennessy, never stop, never settle. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. Interjet, como quieres viajar, fly your way to Mexico with Interjet. Fred Loya Insurance, put Fred in your corner. And the major motion picture Venom, starring Tom Hardy, worldwide in theaters October 5th, 2018. Closed circuit tickets are still available. If you do not have your tickets for T-Mobile Arena, go to Ticketmaster.com and prepare your mind for tomorrow night's main event. The entire HBO pay-per-view undercard fully stacked and ready to show down here in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's all brought to you by Golden Boy Promotions and Triple G Promotions. This is your HBO pay-per-view kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, Moises Fuentes de Mexico. And from Nicaragua, Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez.
Go ahead, Moises. All right, Moises, you just weighed in. When you looked at Chocolatito right now, what did you see?
Ahorita que viste el Chocolatito, ¿qué viste?
Un supercampeón del mundo, no deja de ser Román González, lo respeto mucho, que Dios lo bendiga y esperemos que venga preparado para la guerra.
I see a really good champion. I hope he comes in tomorrow to fight. There's going to be a really good fight, and I hope everything goes well.
How important is this win, especially Mexican Independence Day? You're fighting for Mexico and he's from Nicaragua. How important is this win for you and for all your fans to see?
¿Qué tan importante es esta pelea el 15 de septiembre en el Día de la Independencia y enfrente de Chocolatito?
Estoy muy emocionado, yo vengo a dejar todo de mí arriba del ring, vengo dispuesto a morir.
I'm willing to die in the ring, so I'm going to go all in.
Wow. All right, last chance, last words to Chocolatito before you step in that ring tomorrow night.
Últimas palabras para el Chocolatito antes de subir al ring.
Román González, espero que vengas bien preparado y muchas gracias, campeón, por la oportunidad.
Román González, I hope you come really well prepared, and thank you very much for the opportunity.
All right, give it up for Moises Fuentes.
And that bout again, ladies and gentlemen, kicks off live 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here from T-Mobile Arena on the HBO pay-per-view worldwide telecast. We'll move up to our second bout of the evening tomorrow night. 12 rounds, this WBA middleweight title eliminator, promoted by Oscar de la Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and Eye of the Tiger Management in association with Murphy's Boxing, a grudge match that could end up being fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen, featuring from Ireland, Gary Spike O'Sullivan, and from Montreal, Canada, David Lemieux. And first to make his way to the scales, from Cork, Ireland, 28 victories, 20 knockouts, 2 defeats, WBO International Champion. He is the Irish middleweight champion, Gary Spike O'Sullivan. And his opponent tomorrow night, no stranger to the boxing world, one of the top 10 middleweights, still active and fighting today, out of Montreal, Canada, 39 wins, 33 knockouts, 4 defeats, the former IBF middleweight champion of the world. Here is David Lemieux. And first to step on the scale, O'Sullivan. 159.2. O'Sullivan, 159 1/4. Next to make his way to the scale, the former IBF middleweight world champion, from Montreal, Canada, David Lemieux. 160 pounds for the former IBF middleweight world champion. Again, this is a 12-round WBA middleweight title eliminator. Winner moves on for a world title bout. Lemieux, former IBF middleweight crown holder. And O'Sullivan, WBO international champion and Irish middleweight champion. They will now face off. Spike O'Sullivan. We have any Irish in the house? Ireland. Where is Canada? Oh, they want to go right now. Save it for the ring, gentlemen. Tomorrow night, HBO pay-per-view. Live from T-Mobile. Make some noise, Las Vegas. Obviously, big fans of each other. They are ready to get down tomorrow night from right here in T-Mobile Arena. We're going to send it over Cynthia with Spike O'Sullivan.
We got some water. Mark Candy has it.
All right, Spike, you, yesterday during your press conference, you said some words to Lemieux. Did you smell the fear in his eyes when you looked at him right now?
I could smell the fear, and I could feel his heart beating. He was anxious, and he's shitting himself right now.
Why do you during your face-off right now, you just did your normal bare knuckle stance. What is it about it that Lemieux gets under your skin?
He's a fucking asshole. That's what gets under my skin.
All right. Last time you're going to see him before you step in the ring tomorrow. Your last words to David Lemieux.
You're getting knocked the fuck out.
All right, give it up for Spike O'Sullivan.
You know the leather's gonna fly tomorrow night right here in T-Mobile Arena. Spike O'Sullivan looking to make his way to a title bout. Taking on David Lemieux, the former champ. Somebody's going home with an L. And now, fight fans, we are moments away. This is our co-main event of the evening tomorrow night. 12 rounds for the WBO Junior Middleweight Championship of the World. From Ontario, Canada, the challenger, the bad boy, Brandon Cook, and his opponent from Tijuana, Mexico, Jaime Munguia. And first to make his way to the stage, from Ontario, Canada, holding a professional record, 20 victories, just 1 defeat, 13 wins by way of knockout. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the challenger, Brandon "Bad Boy" Cook. This bout promoted by Oscar De La Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions and Sanford Promotions, and now set to make his way to the scales. From Tijuana, Mexico, undefeated WBO Junior Middleweight Champion of the World, Jaime Munguia. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the world champion, Jaime Munguia. All right, let's make it official. First to the scale, Ontario, Canada's 21-fight veteran with 20 wins, Brandon Bad Boy Cook. 153.2 for the challenger, 153 1/4. And his opponent shocked the world earlier in 2018, capturing the world championship crown desde Tijuana, Baja California, México, el invicto campeón, Jaime Munguia. 154, 154 para el campeón, 154. Mexicanos, dile al mundo. 12-round WBO junior middleweight world title on the line. Challenger, of course, out of Ontario, Canada, Toronto's own Bad Boy, Brandon Cook. Looking to shock the world tomorrow night in his quest for the WBO junior middleweight strap. And he'll have to go through this man, WBO junior middleweight champion, Jaime Munguia. What's up, Las Vegas? Come on now. Let's make some noise for these two guys going down 12 rounds. World title on the line. We're going to get some words now from Brandon Cook as he makes his way back over to Cynthia. Cynthia, please. Let's hear from the challenger.
Brandon, we just saw you weigh in. You just looked into Munguia's eyes. He was staring down at you, and for you to look up, what did you see with that death stare from both of you guys?
I say we're both ready to fight, and I'm here to fight. I said that from day one. I know he's a tough competitor, but I didn't come here to lose. I came here to give everybody a show, and I'm coming here to fight, and I'm ready to go, so that's it.
How important is it? You're from Canada. You came all this way to Vegas, Mexican Independence Day, to take a belt. There's a belt on the line from Jaime Munguia. How bad do you want that?
It's a dream for me to fight for a world title. It's every boxer's dream. This is everything I've ever wanted. You know, he's one of the best up-and-coming kids. This is a challenge, and I'm ready for it. I just want to give everybody a good fight. I'm here to fight, and that's it. I'm ready to go.
Last words to Jaime Munguia before you step in that ring tomorrow.
Good luck. I'm going to see you tomorrow. When that bell rings, I'm going to be there. I'll be ready.
All right, good luck. Give it up for Brandon Bad Boy Cook.
All right, we're here with Jaime Munguia, so let's hear it. Where are the Mexicanos? Where are you guys at? Aquí están todos los Mexicanos in Las Vegas. Now, you just saw Brandon Cook in that face-to-face. What did you see? What did you feel? Ahorita cuando lo miraste cara a cara, ¿qué sentiste y cómo te pareció?
Pues sentí una gran emoción. Más que nada, me da gusto darle emoción a todo este público. Y mañana voy a tratar de que sea una pelea inolvidable para todos ellos. Muchas gracias.
He said being up there, I felt very emotional, but more than anything, I'm excited to bring you guys an exciting and very unforgettable fight tomorrow. He told me that he does not want to leave this decision up to the judges. So do you think this is going to go the distance, or are you guys going to try to end this early? Me dijo que él no quiere dejar esta decisión a los jueces. ¿Crees que esta pelea va a ir la distancia o va a terminar corto?
Va a terminar por nocaut. Yo tampoco quiero que la pelea vaya con los jueces.
He said this fight's going to end by a knockout. I'm not letting it go to the judges either. Y pues es un fin de semana muy importante. Tenemos las fiestas patrias pasando. ¿Qué quieres decir a todos los mexicanos?
¡Que viva México!
All right, guys, we'll send it back to you.
And more coming up in just a moment. Canelo, Triple G making their way shortly to the stage here at T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada.
Now, we knew that David Lemieux, that was pretty good right there, right? We knew David Lemieux.
Not bad.
I'm all right here, even though it's Friday.
You got bars, man.
Exactly. And Spike O'Sullivan didn't like each other. They had to get separated. Spike with that old school
bare knuckle stance. Yeah, John L. Sullivan. I like it.
Who he claims to be related to. And they had to get separated. And O'Sullivan's gonna say, I'm gonna knock you out. That got the going.
Oscar De La Hoya got in there pretty quick, and I think that was smart because I believe O'Sullivan is under the skin of Lemieux, and you don't know how he's going to react, and things can get crazy really fast. So I think it was smart to break him up quick. Yeah,
that was his plan. I mean, from O'Sullivan, that was his plan all along. Let me get under the skin of him.
I think mission accomplished.
And Javier Razo, Golden Boy matchmaker, off to the side. I saw him talk to one of the commissioners and pointed at O'Sullivan. I think Razo knew something was coming up, and everybody jumped in right away.
Hey, that was an entertaining stare down. That's an entertaining weigh-in right there. And I think a lot of fans are going to tune in early to this pay-per-view just to see that middleweight contest.
Pay-per-view gets going at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Order it at CaneloTripleG.com. I will be on the broadcast. Doug Fisher, the Flushing Flash, Kevin Kelly, Jessica Rosales will be there.
Dream team, everybody.
CaneloTripleG.com. Karaganda, Kazakhstan, Gennady Golovkin in the arena. That was earlier this afternoon. And the reaction to him, mixed now.
Yeah, Canelo has his fans in this audience, and they're going to boo him. And Triple G has his fans, they're going to cheer for him. He looks relaxed, he looks laid back. Not as loosey-goosey as Canelo, not the same swagger, but Golovkin is a different person.
Team Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, his trainer Abel Sanchez right next to him. The legendary Ben Lira also in his corner. Gennady Golovkin, oh, the hat on the side says the OG. Okay.
I like that.
The OG Triple G. Hey, you got to mark yourself, baby.
Hey, he's the longest reigning champion in boxing. Why not call him the OG?
And you see those shoes that he's wearing right there, custom made, Kazakhstan flag on one side. The other side, you see some red. It's also green, white, and red.
Is that Mexican flag?
Yeah.
Okay.
Custom Jordans that he had airbrushed for him. So Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez will step onto the scale at 3 o'clock. A lot of fans in attendance for it. Coming up, the weigh-in for the main event. Canelo, Triple G, the rematch. Weigh-in coming up in Las Vegas.
Their guy is not good enough to beat my guy. He didn't beat him the first time, and he's not going to beat him the second time.
Ya pasaron la línea. Esto ya se hizo más personal, ¿no?
Canelo versus Golovkin 2 at ringtv.com. Don't miss Final Judgment, September 15th.
The T-Mobile Arena, right in the middle of the Las Vegas Strip, the home for Canelo Triple G, the rematch, Saturday night. It's going to get going. Actually, in 24 hours, the undercards are going to be going underway, and it'll be happening at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Earlier today at the MGM Grand, that is Tito Ortiz. That is Chuck Liddell. It'll be Liddell and Ortiz 3 coming up. Presented to you by Golden Boy MMA. Oscar De La Hoya presenting this card. Golden Boy Promotions getting into the MMA world as Tito and Liddell went back and forth with barbs. And that'll be happening. Look at the way that Tito just has the Louboutins up there. Just like, yeah, rolling the eyes.
Hey, both guys are snazzy dressers, but
now
both
we
guys
talked about
are legends.
animosity.
Yeah, that's true.
This is like legit. Say something. Say something. I wish you would. I wish you would. We're going to get at it later on. That's going to be at the Forum. Can't faze me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
don't know what you're saying. There you see Tito Ortiz, the Huntington Beach bad boy, on the stage. He's got the Mexican flag on one side, the American flag on the other side. Chuck Liddell is with Cynthia Conte.
I know you want to keep looking at Tito over there. Okay, Chuck the Iceman Liddell. You are fighting Tito Ortiz. No one ever thought you would step back in the ring again. Why would you want to step back in the ring with him after you already kicked his ass twice?
Well, I wanted to get back in the ring. I wanted to fight again. I left a lot of unanswered things with me, and he just is a great warm-up opponent. I mean, I needed somebody to come back to, and why not Tito?
Well, you've had some ring rust. You haven't been in there, what, 2010? How do you know you're gonna be able to spank that ass over there?
I just look at him. I've seen him fight. It's not gonna be a problem. I'm gonna knock him out again. This is gonna be an ugly night for him.
Okay, you are 48 and he's 43. Ages, you guys are not spring chickens anymore. How are you moving? How are you in the ring? I know you said you still have that power. You got that knockout punch, and your karate skills are still great. Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm moving better than I ever have. I'm in great shape, and it's mind over matter, man. I can do anything I put my mind to, and I want people to remember that. You can do anything you put your mind to.
He's predicting a knockout. What do you say to that?
Please come try. I mean, if he comes after me for a knockout, it's just gonna be ugly and early. It's gonna end ugly and early.
Okay, well, final words before you guys start getting ready for your big fight to Tito Ortiz.
Get ready and please come try to strike with me.
All right, good luck to you. Chuck Liddell, the Iceman.
LA Forum, former world champion light heavyweight, the Huntington Beach bad boy. Here is Tito Ortiz.
All right, you guys, let's keep that applause going. Now, Tito, you heard him over there saying what he said, and you were standing here doing this, saying he is running his mouth. Why do you say that?
It's been 10 years since he's fought, and he thinks he has a right to talk the shit he's talking. Man, the last 4 fights, he's been knocked out. And on November 24th, it's not gonna change.
Do me a favor, let's turn the cameras a little bit this way so you're looking right at him. You see him there across from me on the stage. What do you want to say to that guy right there? Look him right in the eyes and tell him.
All I see is a shell of a man, an old shell of a man. On November 24th, the millions will be able to watch me standing over your face as I bury you, as the rest of my last opponent did.
Sal, what do you guys think about that one? Now, what do you want to tell me about making this fight happen? She brought up the ages, but is that really a problem, the ages? Are you guys ready to do this again? I see that you can't even stand still. It's like you're ready to go right now.
It's not even the ages. You know, I competed last year against Chael Sonnen, and I choked him in 2.5 minutes. When I come in to fight, I put on a show. Liddell, you're gonna get to put on a show, put on your back. I'm gonna bury you, put a grave over you, you're gonna be buried, done, and that's it. Retired as you should have stayed.
All right, well, I definitely don't want to be standing between these two. Tito Ortiz, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for him up here.
A toda gente, gracias su apoyo. Viva Mexico!
Cameras out. Make it official. A face-off right here. T-Mobile Arena. 2 former world champions. Chuck Liddell, the Iceman. The Huntington Beach bad boy, Tito Ortiz. November 24th at the LA Forum, Inglewood, California.
Oscar, you all right? You okay? They walk away with smirks. Chuck shaking his head. Razzo survived. Tito, Huntington Beach bad boy. Taking the flag down. We're moments away from the weigh-in for Canelo Triple G2. You want to order the online pay-per-view. I'm looking at all the tweets right now. First of all, they love our reactions. Joanne Gonzalez, Golden Boy Fighter, says you guys are talking with your hands a lot.
That's me.
We're excited right now. Like Jesse Spano on Saved by the Bell. We're so excited. That's exactly it. Because what's happening is we're moments away for the weigh-in. Canelo Triple G, the rematch. Because tomorrow night, the rematch will be inside the ring, not on social media, not on 24/7, not in any kind of interviews. They'll step into the ring and settle it. Hopefully, we get a decision this time.
Yeah, hopefully it's legit. Maybe we get a knockout.
You think it's gonna be a knockout?
No, I think it goes a distance, but a lot of people are picking the knockout, and I tell you what, a lot more people are picking Canelo for this rematch than they did in the first fight.
You know, I've noticed
it's evened
that.
up. The odds have definitely evened up, and I'm talking about in the court of social media, popular opinion, and the media.
Now this morning, I walked by the sportsbook at MGM just to see what the odds are. Gennady Golovkin, a slight favorite.
Right.
The last I saw, Canelo was plus 125. The draw, though, if you bet a draw, 17-1. So if you want to make money, you bet the draw. But as a fight fan, we don't want to see a draw.
No.
We want to see a decisive victory
Absolutely.
with no controversy.
That's what you want in sports, and that's what these fans want.
And I think that's what both fighters want. I know they do, because just talking with them, being around them, they haven't said much, but you get the impression that they don't want to leave it in the hands of the judges. Maybe not a knockout, but something where you come out and you make a statement so nobody can go back and forth and argue for another 6 months.
Yeah, and I get the feeling both guys are confident that they can improve on their performance from the first fight. You watched it again with Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya earlier today, and it reminded me, just watching the highlights of those rounds, what a great technical boxing match it was for 12 rounds, but the fight never broke out. I do think the fight will eventually, at some point during the 12 rounds tomorrow, if it goes 12 rounds, I do think a fight's going to break out, and it's because of that animosity. But it'll be controlled aggression.
Last year, you and I did the online pay-per-view, just like we'll do it again this year. CaneloTripleG.com if you want to order it. And hearing some of the highlights that have been used for promos, I hear my voice saying, oh, this is what boxing's all about. They're going back and forth. You found those spots, but there was also times where they were both being elusive. You see Canelo on the ropes doing this and shaking his head. No.
And we're used to seeing that from Canelo, but what I realize is that Golovkin's hard to hit.
Yeah.
He's not as flashy with the head and upper body movement, but he tucks his chin very well, just takes that little half a step back. He parries punches very well. Neither guy is easy to hit, but I think both guys realize they got to put more hands on their opponent this time around if they want to win decisively.
Watching that Facebook stream earlier with Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard ruled the 160-pound division. I said, you know, the body shots. And I asked it to Bernard, and Oscar jumps in. I know all about it. He knocked me out with it. I'm like, well, Oscar, I didn't want to bring that up, but since you did.
But they're right. If you can't hurt the chin, tap that body.
That's what their point was. They were saying like the 8th, 9th rounds, how much headhunting was going on in the first fight that they both want to see these guys throw more combinations and attack the body, which is not exactly the easy thing to do.
I think both guys need to go to the body more. I think both guys can hurt the other with their body attack. I think Canelo needs to jab a little bit more. I don't think Canelo needs to change much off his game plan, though. If he's listening to Abel Sanchez, no, he's definitely not listening to me.
Everybody's listening to Doug Fisher.
If he's listening to Team Golovkin, they're saying he was running or whatever. You know what? He boxed effectively. He just needs to stand his ground a little bit more to win some decisive rounds.
Inside the T-Mobile Arena, we're moments away from Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin stepping on the scale, the official weigh-in. And they're using something different this year. They're using the digital scale. And if you want to order the fight tomorrow night, CaneloTripleG.com. Oh, hold up. Is that Biggie? I got to bob the head though. It was all a dream. I mean, you throw some Biggies, you got to get going.
Hey, this is a dream fight. This is a dream matchup. This is really a dream come true for both of these fighters. Listen, Canelo wasn't some kind of an Olympian. Golovkin was an Olympian, but from another country. And who would have thought that one day he'd be fighting on this big of a stage in America with as many Mexican fans as he has.
Inside the T-Mobile Arena, where they will have their rematch. Last year, the weigh-in was at the MGM. So now, you know, some people say MGM just walk right down. So now you got to make a trek to get to the T-Mobile. It's 100 degrees outside. The fans were lined up before noon when the doors opened up, and it's all kinds of activities. It's such a party weekend, not just for the fight. And if you want tickets, it's sold out. Go call Jimbo and he'll hook you up. If you want to see the closed circuit, that's your only way to do it. MGM having parties. The closed circuits all over Las Vegas doing it. But it's also tonight, MGM, you're going to have Banda MS. Luis Miguel is putting on a show. Felipe Esparza, the comedian. What's Up Fool is going to be at the Hard Rock. It's something where it's an event every single night. But the main thing, though, the reason we're here is the fight Saturday night. Order CaneloTripleG.com. You talked about it. As they say, don't talk about it, be about it.
Exactly. It's time to be about it.
I'm getting that buzz, that little
absolutely. I mean, listen, ringside, I'm going to have butterflies.
Right?
And I only get that way for really big fights.
I know, I've worked a bunch of fights with you.
Fights where I'm not sure what's going to happen, where I really can't pick a winner. I mean, my official pick, Golovkin by like close majority decision, but I don't know. I could see it go the other way. And guess what? A knockout, a stoppage would not shock me at all.
That's a lot of feeling right now. Nothing's going to shock you. You know what's not going to shock you? The smoothness of Joe Martinez.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, live around the world, T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada. The wait is finally over. The final judgment, Triple G and Canelo, 12 rounds for the WBC, WBA, IBO, Ring Magazine, Middleweight Championship of the World. And now, ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention to the video board.
He talked too much before fight. He said he's true Mexican. He's not bring Mexican style. No, I bring Mexican style. He's not. He's dancer. I don't feel his power. I don't feel nothing. I want to destroy him. Just after this point, I want to destroy him. He knows he need only GGG, only 12 rounds. He moves every round. He don't move. All fast.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the stage here at T-Mobile Arena. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California by way of Karagan, the Kazakhstan. Ladies and gentlemen, the longest reigning world champion in boxing, the unified WBA, WBC, IBO, Ring Magazine middleweight champion of the world, here is Triple G! Make some noise for Triple G! And now, ladies and gentlemen, direct your attention back to the video board.
Era el plan que teníamos, pelear en medio del ring. En ocasiones me dio la pauta para poder estar en las cuerdas también. Y pues hicimos lo que teníamos que hacer, lo que teníamos planeado hacer para la pelea. Gané 7, 8 rounds de la pelea fácil. Amo lo que hago y quiero dejar en el boxeo bien marcado quién es el Canelo, y para mí esta pelea es muy importante. una pelea que tiene mucho porcentaje de terminar por nocaut.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the former two-division light middleweight champion of the world desde Guadalajara, Jalisco, México. Damas y caballeros, presentando Saúl Canelo Alvarez.
praderas y flores que son como talismanes del amor de mis amores.
Who's ready for final judgment? Canelo Triple J 2, T-Mobile. And now we welcome in our live audience watching live around the world on ESPN Sports Center for the official weigh-in of Triple J Canelo 2. And now, fight fans, the judges will be ready. The world will be ready. Las Vegas, make some noise if you are ready! Introducing to you first to step on the scale, former multi-time two-division light middleweight world champion, holding a professional record of 49 victories, 1 defeat, 2 draws, and 34 wins by way of knockout, the former multi-time two-division champion of the world, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, Saúl Canelo Alvarez. And we will welcome first to the scale, from Los Angeles, California, fighting out of LA, from Karaganda, Kazakhstan, ladies and gentlemen, unified WBA, WBC, IBO, Ring Magazine, middleweight champion of the world, Triple J, Gennady, Golovkin. 159.6, 159, 1/2 for Triple G. And now here is his opponent tomorrow night, the challenger hailing from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, former two-time two-division world champion. Here is Saúl Canelo Alvarez. $159.4, 159.4, 159.4 for Canelo. $12 rounds for this WBC, WBA, IBO Ring Magazine Middleweight World Championship. It's time for the face-off, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Triple G! And let's hear it for Canelo! HBO pay-per-view live from T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada, tomorrow night. Mark your calendars, tune in, and catch the final judgment. Triple G, Mexico, Saúl Canelo Alvarez. All right, let's go to Cynthia with Triple G.
All right. Hold on, let him get some clothes on. Put your hat. Gennady Golovkin. Woo! What a face-off. We knew the hate was real, but that just stated it. I was just going to ask you, this is the first time you have seen him face to face. This is the first and final face-off before you go in the ring tomorrow. What was the hatred you saw? I mean, obviously I saw Abel almost got in the mix, but what did you see?
I saw he's like a clown, he's showman, he's not true guy.
People have said your age has been a factor. Do you think that age will play a factor in your performance tomorrow? Because you said maybe your old school will come out.
You know, tomorrow you saw real war. This is not fight, just not regular fight, like special war.
What do you think is going to have an advantage? Canelo has the age, or the youth, but you have the experience. Which one do you think will play out?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter for me. Just I like my life experience, you know, and my age. It doesn't matter for me.
Do you want that knockout?
Absolutely, I want, really.
And lastly, I always have to ask you this, Gennady. Do you promise us a big drama show?
Absolutely, you know. Thank you very much for my people who support boxing. Guys, this is special for you. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, you are facing Canelo Alvarez. Your belts are on the line. Mexican Independence Day. Tell your fans.
For everybody, for all fans, for boxing fans, for Mexican people, you know, this is biggest present, biggest gift tomorrow.
Tune in. Good luck, Gennady.
Thank you.
Now we'll talk.
All right, guys. That's right. Now, I don't know about you guys, but in here, I see a lot of Orgullo Mexicano. We've got the sombreros, the flags, and everything. Canelo, what do you want to say to everybody that is here today supporting you and supporting Mexican Independence Day wearing the red, the white, and the green?
No, realmente estoy muy agradecido. Soy un hombre bendecido de tener el apoyo de todos ustedes. Muchas gracias que están aquí apoyándome. El sábado vamos a disfrutar de una gran pelea, pero sobre todo de una gran victoria. Muchas gracias.
Thank you to everyone. I'm blessed to be having all this support for everyone. I'm grateful for the support. Thank you. We're going to enjoy a great fight and more than anything, an excellent victory.
And things did get a little bit heated right there. Why could it not wait until the ring? Why did things get a little scuffly right there during that face-off?
No, estaba muy emocionado. Obviamente, esto es una emoción para mí. Ver toda la gente aquí y mostrarles todo el trabajo que he hecho durante todo el entrenamiento, ¿no? Es el primer rival a vencer. Mañana es lo más fácil.
Look, I got excited from seeing all the fans. It motivated me to do that right now. And more than anything, you're going to see when I defeated the weigh-in. Now it's time for me to defeat him on Saturday.
Now, it's not just been Gennady, it's been his team as well that have been saying things, questioning your character, questioning the way that you fight. You're up here on the stage with them. They can hear everything that you say. What do you want to say to them? Last things you say before the fight.
No, realmente no me gusta hablar. Mañana les voy a demostrar más que decir.
I don't like to talk. Tomorrow I will show you instead of words.
One more time, ¿qué le quieres decir al público que tenemos aquí?
Muchas gracias a todos por estar aquí. Gracias. Mañana tenemos una victoria.
All right, guys, send it back to you.
Tomorrow night we will see
inside the T-Mobile Arena. It got raucous, it got loud. It's still loud. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin, they have their fans. They were booing every single fight that came through, and they had to be separated when they finally did weigh in when they saw each other for the first time. You see the Mexican fans, and I got the shirt that one fan threw down. Says, "No boxing, no life." That is Canelo Alvarez's shirt. And the no boxing, no life attitude. Gennady Golovkin has a big drama show. They want to get after each other. And in the face-off, Doug Fisher, the camps had to get separated.
I didn't expect that.
No.
I expected an intense but professional stare down. I was not expecting forehead to forehead. And especially
right there, the hands are
Yeah.
touching. Abel gets pushed back a little bit.
Right.
Oscar's in there. Eddie Reynoso.
So it's not the fighters, it's the trainers,
Yeah.
it's the camps.
And it's coming from Canelo's side.
I didn't expect that at all.
Because the way Canelo ran at Gennady,
Right.
but then the trainers are still yelling back and forth.
That was uncharacteristic of Canelo. He's
Right,
always been
like
real
rushes
cool,
up.
calm, collected. To see
And
him
ahead.
rush up there like that, I did not see that coming.
And then you get that push from the Canelo side. They've been saying that they feel disrespected. Ask Canelo Alvarez
True.
and the Reynosos. Oh, we're going to see that. Now we're done talking.
Yeah.
They faced off. We're done with this. CaneloTripleG.com is where you want to order the online pay-per-view. Myself, Doug Fisher, Kevin Kelly, and Jessica Rosales will be on the broadcast. Starts at 5 o'clock from the T-Mobile Arena. It's sold out. Order it online pay-per-view, CaneloTripleG.com. It's been a fun week building up the hype for it. And I think this fight is going to deliver Saturday night from the T-Mobile Arena. For Cynthia Conte, Jessica Rosales did a great job on the stage with the interviews. My partner, Doug Fisher, I'm Beto Duran. Enjoy your weekend. Saturday night, though, where do you want to be? Canelo Triple G2 in Las Vegas. That's how you sign off. So good, I'm gonna do it twice.
We're gonna recap the weigh-in.
The weigh-in was fun.
It was eventful.
Everybody made way for the undercard. Doug, you're gonna have to yell. I can't hear you. But everybody.